Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they get this down to the 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And stick with Achane. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Up to the races, middle of the field. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 15.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. 1-1, 2-2.
Now Murray on the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Murray on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 45-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down, here's Swift. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd down, here's Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So that connection for 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Drops it underneath, Swift. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. 2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go on.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Who you got? 2-2. Hot. Easy.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here's Murray, 4th down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for a Bears. First down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Slot man's in motion right. We give here to the motion man. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Fullback trying to power it across. won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now throw for it. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. But boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Murray here on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Come on. Move. Hey. Bunch. Shit.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Come on.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Has room into the secondary. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And not liking what looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams to throw on first. And finds a Dunze downfield. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun again to Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is on third and short. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, time, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Santos' kick is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Right, ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a chance. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. That's caught. Devontae Chan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the... Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down, Williams to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, Williams. Pass is cut at the 9. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ready! Ready!
Line up the design keeper. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has it at the 11. There he goes on the right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Gay to add the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 14.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. This is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Chased out to his right. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. With H-Man here. And And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Big Ace open. 1-1. Empty. Omaha.
Murray. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 25 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Sit hard. Ace. 2-2.
Here's Kyler to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. That one connects. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Second and 10 now. Williams forced out to his right. Going back across his body here. Big game downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Running behind center with Swift. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Connecting with his backfield, Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. This is Loveland working the right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Connection made. Kyle Manunga. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They go to him again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Washington now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, Green. Who you got? Hey,
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
what? Big A's. Omaha. Bus. 2.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
4 yards.
Let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Big A's.
1st and 10, Murray. Right back to Hill. This is Cox. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
28.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Williams on first down. Big strike here to Moore. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They run with Swift. And he works his way for a gain of 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bears feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Here's another 4. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Now Kyler. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Complete right side to Washington. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 coming up here. Another throw coming from Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing again. Murray. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ace. 1-1. 2-2. Hey, Omaha. What you got?
Back to the air. Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Hey. 2-2.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Escapes the pocket. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. This would put it back within a field goal. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Well, that is one ticked-off kicker right there. He knows. Come on now. PATs, they should never be blocked, and especially at such a key juncture in this game. Now, the next time he comes on the field, it's not going to be for a game-tying field goal. He's got to hope his offense can find the end zone.
And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So the Bears take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Miami.